What was a repeating relationship issue that kept showing up that you had to learn from? I'll go first. I was scared to be honest with them about my feelings, especially feeling sometimes hurt or resentful. I'm a guy who learned that my needs didn't really matter, and love was about how good you are at helping the other person get their needs met while being like stoic, pretending that you don't need anything. But since I'm a human and I have needs, I'm needy, eventually the resentment will build up from me neglecting my needs and sometimes not even knowing what they are and kind of doing too much for them when I might not have the time, the energy, or it's just too much for me. And of course, my kind of resentment and hurt will begin to show up in kind of passive-aggressive behaviors. I could be a bit cold, I could be a bit distant, or if my girlfriend at the time would ask me for something like simple, like, can you drive me to work? I would get, a bit resentful, it'll show up. I might be a bit cold, I might say no, and it will show up, and it will impact our relationship, sadly. So now I've learned, I got to learn how to feel my feelings, I gotta trust them, I gotta listen to them, and I got to say something. I got to bring them up before I let it fester until it just shows up in unexpected times. Because I also would want and need my partner to have that honesty and to have that communication with me. And I no longer expect them to read my mind and just know how I'm feeling or what I want. And I also don't want to play that game where I have to guess what they want, what they need too.